Hi, it's Lissa from Dharma Smart. Today we're talking about ghee with Vaidya Mishra. Now, ghee is clarified butter, but I understand that your mom's ghee is very special. Is this your mother's recipe?
This is not only my mother's recipe. This recipe is the recipe of all the mothers of India, who is my mother's age. This is recipe from the Shastras. This is the real ghee recipe. This recipe is like, first you have to make yogurt with, now we are using heavy cream here. You have to make yogurt and then you derive butter from that and then you make ghee from that butter.
Okay, so it's a little bit more complicated of a process.
Yeah, but this is the real process. But what happened due to industrialization of making ghee and making butter, about 30 years ago, the industries in India, they started to skip that making the yogurt step. They started to derive butter directly from milk and then making ghee out of that. So it is a cost cutting.
I see.
But that created lot of problems. People's cholesterol started to go high and they blamed ghee. And then lot of anti-ghee writings, researches happened. So literally Indians stopped to eat ghee. Now it is coming back. So I thought, I ate ghee whole life, never got any cholesterol. What happened? And so many people are eating ghee, never got heart attack there. Yes, heart attack became more prevalent when they stop eating the real ghee and stopping this milk butter ghee, I call them. This one, I thought, you know what, I'm not going to compromise with the ethics. I wanted to make ghee and that's what we do now. Somebody makes for us heavy cream, make yogurt, then we get the butter and then we clarify them. Yeah. That's why what happens when you culture them, when you make yogurt, the friendly bacteria and the chemical changes happens. Then that ghee becomes lighter. And you can see the flavor also. This ghee has a very unique flavor and lighter. Molecular, something happens in the molecule. There's some research out there, they're researching it now. Because now the scientists are thinking, what happened to this divine ghee? And when Charak Samhita writes anything, when anything is written in Charak Samhita, that this ghee is the best fat in the world. Then what happened to the best fat? Because we played with it.
Right.
So now, since last 5 years, it took me a lot of arrangement to do. It's not easy. Last 5 years, I launched this ghee. And today I was looking on my Chandika website, second best-selling product on my website.
Oh, wow.
People are going crazy. We have a hard time to supply this ghee.
I know, I use it and it's delicious. It's really good. And I also have this Maha Saraswati Ghee. Now tell everybody why this is so special.
Maha Saraswati, there is always there is a story behind every product, circumstances. So we were getting a lot of autistic kids. And we were seeing, me and Dr. Teitelbaum, we have seen about maybe 50 or 60 patients together. And we saw that their pranavata is high, brain is dry. Whatever reason, there are so many etiological factor was there. Then the den doctors came. Den doctors, what they do, they give a heavy duty canola oil. They feed to the kids. Their liver enzyme is going high because they know one thing, that brain is dry. Spinal cord is dry. They want to oleate them, and then they are creating other problems. Yes. Then I thought all the Shastras says that ghee is the best lubricant for the brain. Then also in the Shastras, there are certain herbs. The main herb, there are so many herbs there, but the main herb called Jyotismati. Jyotismati gives you like a Jyotismati pragya by awakening your brain centers. In Latin is called Celestris peniculatus. And this grows in our area where I grew up. And my father was using this seeds of this for all kind of mental problem. Learning ability, retaining ability, recall ability, in Alzheimer's kind of situation. So then in this ghee, I added that seed extract. Because see, Brahmi is great. Brahmi is great. But most of the molecules of both Brahmi, we use two Brahmi, one Bacopa Monieri and one Gotukola. Both Brahmi has more active ingredients, water base, water soluble active ingredients. But this Jyotismati has lipid soluble nutrients for the brain. And you know, you need more lipid soluble for the brain for sustaining knowledge and all. You know, it's a science. That's why what I have done, I added both. Both Brahmi and this Jyotismati, Celestris peniculatus. And then first I made the other one, the Bal Saraswati.
Right. So what's the difference? So the ball is for the kids?
I made for those all autistic kids.
Okay.
This one. When it started to, because it works with the protocol. If you eat bad food, these products will not work. So there is a whole protocol for autistic kids, and Dr. Teitelbaum, she became really expert in it. So first I made Bal Saraswati, and then I thought, why? Why not make for adults also? Because it's working.
Right.
So in higher concentration, same ingredient, like both Brahmi and Jyotismati, I made Maha Saraswati for adults.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now you also have Triphala Ghee. Where would we use Triphala Ghee? What would that be good for?
Triphala Ghee I made for the eyes. Triphala Ghee is very famous in Shastra. Apply on the eyelids and the temple. Particularly if somebody is using too much computer, because then eye gets drier. Triphala Ghee is recommended for the eye, applying on the eye area, not inside of eye, on the eyelids and the temple area.
So everybody uses too much computer these days. So that would be.
I have so much success stories, because what happens, see, this eye is a Agneya organ, like a Alochak Pitta there.
Yeah, fire is Agni's fire.
Fire. So that's how fire has two aspects. It can burn, it can metabolize, but fire can also give you light. Yes. So this light aspect of the eye, the visionary aspect, the vision aspect, you can see, you can perceive, that is coming from fire, called Alochak Pitta. The Pitta which is giving you the energy to see, ability to see. So this ghee, Triphala Ghee, is specifying all three dosas, but particularly Alochak Pitta and the Bhyan Vata also governing the blinking and all. And it is specifying all three doses. So you apply, you feel calmer, and then after keeping 20 minutes, just don't wash it, just wipe it and leave it there for whole night.
Okay.
And I have a lot of people, it's a Shastra, it's an old formula, but other companies' formula, you will say they are rancid. And I make it fresh batch, and I have a unique way to protect from rancidity. So it doesn't get rancid until you keep outside and, put a wet spoon or something.
Okay. Cool. That's good. So ghee is good for us in so many ways, inside, outside.
But when you are making a specific ghee, like Triphala Ghee, with the Triphala in high concentration, you make Saraswati Ghee, Bal Saraswati Ghee. You can make so many kinds of ghee.
Yeah.
So you can have a different. But these are working very nice.
Yeah. Sounds good.
But the main thing is the base should be the real ghee,
Yeah.
not just clarified butter from the milk butter.
Right.
It has to be yogurt butter.
Okay. Very good. So we learned something today. I'm only going to have Mum's ghee. That's really good. And you can get that on Dharma Smart. Thank you very much.